Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today on GTA 5 with another versus the army. The vehicle I shall be using is a rally version of the Saab 96. I really do quite like this car. Had a quick drive around before starting filming this. It's a great vehicle to drive, this one, and we're going to see how it does against the army. Unfortunately, I had planned for this video to be done in the snow. However, the mod that brings the snow to single player, it doesn't work with the latest version of GTA 5, so that kind of screwed up that plan a little bit, so sorry about that one. I'm hoping, though, that the Saab will be interesting enough on its own. Right, stick the wanted rating up to 5 stars, just give the army a minute to get in position, and then we will get underway. While this car is very, very good fun to go driving, it isn't the fastest vehicle, certainly, that we have had here. I worry it might lack a little bit of speed, but it does make up for it with some pretty decent off-roading ability, actually. This is, as you would expect from a rally version, is actually pretty good at bouncing around in the dirt. It's also pretty agile, great at changing directions quickly to hopefully weave in and out of the way of the army roadblocks. Well, we've made it down the first little gauntlet there. We've got through that opening section, which can often be one of the scarier parts of this whole run. We're now on the train tracks, which is relatively nice and safe. Our windscreen has eaten a couple of bullets, as has the rear window, and the roof has eaten quite a lot already. That's not the greatest start of all time. We're actually getting pretty decent speed off-road, bouncing along those train tracks, getting kind of 70-ish miles an hour. It's pretty good going from the or for the Saab, I should say. The barracks is the barracks is well being on the really rather crazy side over there. Well done for bouncing across that. You got to love the barracks, that some of them are super committed to trying to catch you and trying to block you off. That roadblock actually worked really well in my favour. I could dodge everything. Thank you, Army. Thank you very much for that. Oh, what's the best way of going here? I think the Crusader's going to be far enough ahead of the barracks. Oh, okay, no, this is the way we're going now. I hadn't really intended on going this way. This wasn't the plan, but we were forced, pretty much. I didn't want to go soaring up there too fast. This vehicle is a little bit on the weaker side, quite easy to deform the panels and so on, so I didn't want to attack that kind of jump and head off road here too quickly. Otherwise, I suspected we might get a little bit on the broken side. Okay, we're going to try and not run over any of the wildlife, and probably better to stick here than try go on the road. These bloody bushes. I know the helicopters are going to be taking shots at me and they'll be doing damage, but on the roads here, there's only a single carriageway road into the city now. I could try and get back on the motorway, but now I'm up here, I may as well carry on this way. No. Get out of these bloody bushes. It's incredible how much they can get the car to go sideways through the air and so on. Yeah, I think we're probably best off heading up through here. Now we've got a couple of helicopters. Okay, never mind. Now there's still only one helicopter, I think, giving chase, because someone managed to crash theirs into... I don't know what they managed to crash into. I think it's a tree. But, yeah, well done, guys. Well done. Makes my life much, much easier. Right, now we are getting near to the city as we're bounding our way off-road. That's a pretty big jump there. I wasn't quite ready for that size of jump. And the Messer has decided to join us and instantly gone and spun. Well done. That's also a very, very low-flying helicopter. They are flying on the kamikaze side today, it seems. Right. Oh. I saw that Crusader. You went straight into the lamppost. Or the signpost. I wasn't even anywhere near, and still you managed to crash into stuff. We're going through. No, we're not going through that gap. We got bullies. No, let go. Let go. Come on, Jeep. Not Jeep. Yeah, well, come on, Jeep. Let go. Come on, Saab. Get us out of there. We have somehow made it. Somehow we survived that. I was really worried the guys of the Crusader were going to get out and start shooting at me, and that's a very, very quick and easy way to get killed. Oh, we're going to make this turn. Barracks is following, but he hasn't got the turning circle to get down here quickly, at least. Whoa! That was also stupidly close. Okay, we're going... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad. No. No. No, well done, Army guys. Well done. You have well and truly got me stuck in here. I mean, I applaud you. Oh, they've managed to pin me to the point where I cannot move. That has you've done a really good job there. I'm hoping that if I can keep I was hoping if I can keep rocking, I could make one of the AIs derp out and move their vehicle. Arse. Now, I got to hand it to the army. They have upped their game. That was some sensible driving and some great teamwork that completely and utterly screwed me over. Admittedly, I did get slightly screwed over by an oversteery Saab, but that was only momentarily. Right, I'm going to have to do better next time out. So, on to our second attempt with the Saab. Apparently, we got to be quite wary of going down the alleyways. Normally, they're a great place for losing the army, but they're kind of cottoned on to my tactics and doing a better job of blocking them up. But we made it to the city at least. Now that's it's a good start, and it wasn't that the car broke down or whatnot. We just got very unlucky, I think, on that first attempt. This is definitely working pretty well, actually, to avoid. It's just to avoid the possibility of a head-on collision with the barracks. Head-on collision with the barracks is a very bad thing to have for, well, any vehicle. It just does so much damage and very easy to get yourself trapped. And we already see what happens once when this thing gets trapped. So let's not do that one again. We'll sticking to this path here. This is the easiest way to get on the motorway. That's where probably the messer went. I just tumbling through shot. Yes, the easiest way to get to the motorway, the best way to avoid taking any excess damage by doing this. The helicopters will probably take a few pot shots at you, but on the whole, you'll avoid. The bullets are the less the concern, really. Yes, over time, the helicopters can shoot fuel tanks. They can, cause the car to stop working. But the main thing that'll stop the cars working are heavy collisions with the barracks, with the messers or whatever. So, yeah, I'll take a few bullets over having to tangle with the army vehicles. We can go around that barracks. It's not even going to move. If we stick out over here, I don't think the messers are going to be able to get across in time. They are not. Right, so we are on the motorway heading towards the city at 90 miles an hour. We've got pretty good. Oh Christ! So we have got pretty good ability to weave in and out of trouble. However, the slight problem is when there are so many vehicles in such close proximity. I probably could have survived all of that if there hadn't been a roadblock at the really, really bad time. Right. Oh Christ! Was there one coming down this way? They're not supposed to be doing that, for God's sake. Dodge that thing. That thing's going to fire up. Yeah, this is a little bit on the oversteery side. That is most definitely some oversteery issues we are having with this. I want to go that side of the barracks roadblock, but I really want to get back across onto the correct side because the army are going to start throwing vehicles down here at me. Oh, dodge through there. Dodge the Crusader. Oh, please roll. I can't really get to see if the Crusader didn't roll. No, bad barracks. Get out of the way of that. They've really dented up the rear of my car. No. Oh, ow, ow. That was mean. That was mean and uncalled for. You're still working, though. God. You know you're in trouble speed-wise when the barracks are quicker than you and are giving you huge shunts like that. Right, we are... Oh, crap. I couldn't see where the tree was, or where the trunk of the tree was in all of that. Oh, well, I may have just bumped into the tree. At least I didn't roll over like the Crusader. I'm not even sure how he managed that, but never mind. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful tarmac once more. Now, this is where things started going wrong last time, so let's not do the same stupid thing. Oh, that FQ2 was right where I wanted to be. Fortunately, by going on the brakes, we've managed to avoid a big accident. So, yeah, we've got away, and the messer didn't really... I was expecting the army trucks to just sort of slam into the side of me there, but he kind of slowed down as well. Let's not go to the right. Let's not go through that save. I normally would go down that alleyway bit, but this time around seems like a bad idea. Got to be aware of this. Of this oversteer like that. It doesn't. The back end does suddenly let go on you at some inopportune moments. But there we go. We're gonna have to deal with that. Oh, I think this time maybe more to do with the fact I've broken something because now it is really, really slidey. That's yeah, it is possible that. We've got a bit of damage going on in the rear of the car. It wouldn't surprise me, considering we've taken a number of heavy hits like that on the poor Saab. It is being a little bit of a punching bag at the moment, taking a lot of damage. That rear wheel, I don't think it's locked up. We've still got half-decent speed, but I think the suspension is hurting somewhat over there, and that's causing a few issues when it comes to the turning. I mean, we've still got some speed, the fact that we're getting to like 50 miles an hour, but... yeah, that's it's partially damaged back there. Oh, No, I don't have the turning to do anything about that one there. Come on, Saab. Get going, get going. Okay, thank you, Messer. You can go over there. Right, what have we got in the way of options at this point? I don't know quite what. There's an attack helicopter above us, many army vehicles around us, and I can't really do much more than 50 miles an hour. I think my best bet is to hide in the car park. Hide in the car park is normally a good bet for, for any time in this, let alone when your car is quite this poorly. Maybe, though. Have we done a clever thing by going this way? Yes, I think we might have done. I have a plan. Get across ahead there. Right, here is my clever plan. Whether this clever plan is going to work or not, I don't know. Depends on how far they can see down here. No, it hasn't worked. They can see me. I was going to try and hide my car down that bit. But it doesn't matter because someone's seen me anyway. So, I didn't quite have time to get in position before a helicopter found me. Bugger. There are a few of the Saabs lying around. This is a replacement for the ballista, so you may see the odd few lining the area. Oh crap! I'm pretty much restricted to about 47 miles an hour. Yeah, it's not doing too badly considering it has got a locked up rear tyre. And it's not surprising it's got a locked up rear tyre either from some of the shunts that it took on its way here. Oh, come on now. Get through here. I just need to lose the cop cars that are directly behind me. That's one part done. Now we need to survive to a car park. I don't actually think this is quick enough. The car park method works best when you can get up the car park very, very quickly. The fact that this thing here is so broken, it probably isn't going to be able to climb the car park very quickly. But I do want to give it a try. I do want to give the Saab a chance, perhaps, to... what is going on? How has this broken thing outmaneuvered you lot? You're useless. Absolutely rubbish. I did briefly lose them. Just drive. I mean, I couldn't have anywhere to go. I was in the middle of absolutely nowhere. But how the bloody hell did I manage that one? We are literally restricted to about 60 miles an hour. Jesus, that bike was shifting through there. I would like to be able to go that speed, please, in my Saab. Whoa, we got up to 63, I think, there across the pavement. Oh, come on! I need more speed out of you. Well done, Barracks. You've just bumped into that, into the support there, and still we're making some ground on. Well, the helicopters are nowhere. I love that I've confused helicopters with this. I love that this thing here, as terribly broken and useless as this Saab is now, we have managed to confuse some helicopters. I'm also really hoping, can we get a Messer to drive into a post? No, the Crusader made it through cleanly. Oh, now the plan isn't going to work. The plan was relying on there not being two vehicles behind me when I go into the car park. As much as I would like this to get away in this current state, I sadly do not quite think the Saab is capable of managing this one, as it is very, very of the poorlies at the moment. What I'm going to do, we have actually got out of the wanted circle, which is amazing. If we, because they're following me up that one there, so if we go over this side and hide on this ramp, much like, it's exactly the same technique as we used with the shafter, but this is literally the only option I have left open to me in the Saab, and pretty sure this isn't going to work, because it is so slow getting up the ramps. Yeah, surely the army are going to be a lot closer this time out. When they're starting their climb, hell, I can see a lot more things on the map already coming to try and get me. If this works, if this works, the army should be fired, basically. Oh crap! I did see a guy just walk out with over there. I'm pretty sure that was an army dude. Walked out of the foot ramp, or the foot ramp, the stairs. That's what we're going for. Yeah, there's another one. But then, oh please work. Yeah, they've gone down again. Oh, come on. My completely and utterly... It did it! The completely and utterly broken Saab made it. It's fantastic. Oh, the army should all be fired because this has got away. I think this may be slightly cheaty method, I will be honest. Doing that ramp technique, the shafter managed to successfully get away from them doing it. This is completely and utterly broken and useless, and this... To be fair, I'm not the only one that's completely and utterly broken and useless there. How did you manage that? Just out of curiosity. I mean, mine happened when I got smacked at about, I don't know, 70 miles an hour by a barracks into another barracks. What's your excuse? I mean, both of us should probably get tickets for not having roadworthy cars, let's be honest here. Well, admittedly slightly cheaty method going in the car park, but the Saab has got away from the army, and other vehicles have tried the car park and not quite worked. I'm astounded they couldn't get this, seeing as this thing here, they had it right, the army guys are right behind it as it went in. It was so slow going up the ramps. But there we go, the Saab got away from the army. Well, for one final test, we may as well see if it can survive the dangerous road. So, for our final go with the Saab, we are going to try and make it down the dangerous road. I'm going to be honest, I don't really expect this car to survive it. I think the first time we come up against a barracks that's staying on the road, I think it's just going to knock this straight off. I'm not sure we don't have the power that the Baja buggy did to kind of throw it at the mountain and climb up that to get out of the way. We also don't have the particular strength that if we do get fired off the mountain, I don't think we have the power to really climb back up. There's also front wheel drive, so it's not really ideal for the climbing back up again either. Oh Christ, we've first of all actually got to make it to the road, and that is the perhaps even bigger concern, is that you saw how easy it was for the wheels to get bent up. That's not something that we need to not have that happen, and I'm currently pondering which is the best way to go. I think I'm going to try heading this way. Now, I will tend to take the other route. I'll tend to go to the south of the Alamo Sea rather than going to the north of it like I am going to try here. But I'm thinking that I might possibly be able to spend more time off-road, that is more time out of the way of the barracks and the messes, and they're the ones that are doing the heavy damage, so that is my thinking at the moment. Admittedly, the helicopters are going to be taking pot shots at me the entire way, and I don't have the speed to do much about them. Oh, this is going to end quite poorly. Uh-oh, we've lost the bonnet, just a little bit. Oh well, we've got extra cooling, that's a solid, bloody camouflaged rocks. That is a really arsey placement for for a rock there. Okay, well, the army have found me. Their cars are here now. I enjoyed my brief bit of time away from the cars I spent crashing into everything. So, that's a good start. Oh crap, there was another just about saw it to avoid it. Another undercover rock down there. Bloody things. Right, now we want to... we've got to get across this bridge up here, and I'm hoping those are, yep, the police vehicles are out of the way of that. Right, now we can go and stick ourselves down here. Again, you know, the army vehicles aren't going to come down here to give chase, but I will have whizzed past them by the time they've realised where I am, so it's all good. Apart from that one over there, but we bounced this way, so it doesn't matter. Either way, it's worked. And we have plenty of room either side to weave out of the way of oncoming vehicles. This is where things get a little scary. So instead, I'm going to take an alternate route, because I don't really want to fight a bridge. Bridges are dangerous when the army oh, this bloody stuff hidden through the tall grass and whatnot is going to be the death of me, I think, in all of this. Helicopters whizzing around overhead, but that is of no real concern. Right, found the dirt path. That's we've made it half the way, pretty much. And we have made it half the way with a Saab still mostly in one piece. We may have lost the bonnet, but the wheels are pointing all in the correct direction and aren't spinning me out whenever I go to turn a corner. Admittedly, we got spun out by an army jeep, but that's it was such a small contact that I think it only took out the rear brake light. That's not going to be a big problem. So yeah, oh crap! I see a lot of vehicles. I see a lot of dots on the map. Right, we're going to go down this way. They can screw you over going down there if they get lots of vehicles, you know, around that area of the path. But no, they've used up their one clever moment. Oh, this. I could do with a little bit more speed in this vehicle, I will be honest. Let's go over this side. Right. Maybe duck down into this ditch. It is very, very bumpy down there, but fortunately the wheels are all still working, even with these heavy hits. I don't know how many hits it's going to take to get it smoking, I imagine it's not the strongest of vehicles, but it isn't smoking. It's the wheels getting bent up that is the real concern. Actually, I'm surprised it's holding up as well as it is, considering some of the hits that it has taken. Right, they've made a roadblock and all blocked one another in, which is fine by me. I'm probably not going fast enough to make the jump. I don't know what speed I have to go to make that, and I'm not going to risk it, because that would be a very, very silly way to to fail this chase, that is for sure. Again, the roadblock being very useful for me, having all the army vehicles congregated in one big clump that I can turn around. That Crusader's not going to make the turning there well enough. Oh, there is just about enough space for a Saab. The barracks could have made that more of a nuisance than he did, but that very nearly got me in trouble. We've still got a bridge to navigate going this way. It's slightly less, though, than heading from the other direction, and we have made it to the beginning of the dangerous road. Yep. Such a pain in the ass, this challenge. It's got to survive all of that, and now we begin the hell that is this road. Right, what are we going to have coming towards us? Well, we've had a merciful bit of quiet down here. That mess is probably not... Oh, he is going to actually get the turning. I'm surprised. I was expecting that to soar straight off. Oh, we're really trying to get going again. Uh-oh, you can't get out of your Jeep there, thank you. They're listening to my rules for once. Right, you've overdone it. A barracks went soaring off down there. Barracks is soaring towards my face. Oh, God. No, well, we rode out the first hit. Thank God for that. I thought the first hit we were going to go flying off. We're already smoking, though. The barracks and Messer are... Oh, come on! Find some grip! Find some traction. Oh, Christ. Oh, there was a gap. How on earth did he not completely murder me in that? I don't know. Big explosion. Ow, again, with the vehicles bouncing directly off of my face. This is less fun, okay? Can we please stop doing that? Uh-oh. There is a small bit of fire. There's a large bit of fire now. The Saab is that there is lots of fire. Lots of fire. Let's go and put it out. Oh, it's... Damn it! Still exploded. As I slightly feared, the Saab is not strong enough, not got enough traction, and not quite quick enough to survive. Yeah, it's... Unless you got absurd luck and absolutely everything coming towards you fell off the road and you had an amazing clean run to get there, it just doesn't really have the strength or the speed to deal with that. But it did slightly cheaty manage to get away from the army. It is a really cool car, though. I highly, highly recommend it. It's a great fun vehicle to go driving with. Perhaps lacks the speed a little bit to get away from the army, and it is quite fragile. Can get the wheels bent up quite easily. But yeah, really rather cool car. I'll put a link to all of the mods that I've used in this video in the description, so you can download them. Have a go with them yourself while there is the AIs crashing into one another in the background. Well done, guys. Well done. Anyway, that's it from me. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.